Hey everyone, it's Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at Cardano and talking about why we may see Cardano outperform many other altcoins in late 2022 as we move on into 2023 later this year as well. Because we do expect crypto to actually have a nice, really recovery in the next couple of months ahead. I mean, really could be even years, depending on what happens here in the next couple of months. But we'll keep you up to date through it all. If you guys haven't already, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on to stay up to date with everything regarding crypto. We're going to talk a little bit about this article specifically right here. 6 reasons why Cardano will outperform in 2022. So Cardano continues to receive a lot of hate in the altcoin really community. If you guys haven't noticed, if you guys are on Twitter, you probably have noticed. The hate is still there for Cardano. And, when you get so high up in market cap like that, when you're the number 3 cryptocurrency in the space, you're going to have a lot of people coming after you, and that's exactly what took place. So the coin dropped 62% after the Alonzo hard fork. The research first philosophy of Cardano will make ADA a top 3 cryptocurrency behind Bitcoin and Ether. And we also have a wave of decentralized apps will deploy in 2022, and Cardano will make or really take a market share from Ethereum because of its technological advances. I do want to jump down and talk about these 6 points, though. So if you guys want to take a look at this article, it is on seekingalpha.com. Michael does a great job of writing this article and talking a little bit about some of the great things that Cardano is going to be doing in 2022. So historically cheap, Cardano has the potential to be one of the most influential blockchains in the industry, and the market is not reflecting that. ADA entered a downtrend following the highly anticipated Alonzo hard fork that finally brought smart contract capabilities to the blockchain. Following the upgrade, ADA gradually drops 62% because investors were overly optimistic, expecting dApps to be immediately released. Obviously, that takes time, and people didn't realize that. So if we actually jump over to Cardano right now, you can see that we did have an all-time high push around those smart contracts September 1st, and I believe smart contracts came out on September 10th, but we can see here $3.10, a huge all-time high push from what originally was basically 6-7 cents. Or if you went over here on October of 2017 and 2018, you'd actually see 2 to 3 cents. So just crazy to see that price point actually increase that steadily and that quickly. I want to jump into a few other reasons. So number 2, being peer-reviewed and secure. So Cardano is one of the best candidates for institutional adoption because of its strategy of careful development. That's something we definitely love to see, is more and more people jumping onto Cardano because of it being the best candidate for institutional adoption. We also have Hydra scaling solution. So Hydra will improve scalability across the network to make Cardano the fastest blockchain in existence. This will be done by implementing off-chain transactions, and this layer 2 solution will really process many transactions off-chain before setting the results on main chain. This is huge and will also bring more utility to the Cardano ecosystem when we get to that full implementation. Upwards of 1 million transactions per second can be achieved with the Hydra implementation. That's why it's such a big deal, and many people are interested in what that could bring for the market. Staking is easy as well. So one of the biggest reasons people are continuing to jump in is after approximately 15 days, 3 epochs, users earn rewards of 5%. 5 APY. So one thing you'll continue to see is a lot of people take advantage of Cardano staking. You get about 4 to 5 to 6% depending on really how much or really where you're actually staking. Hopefully you're not staking on an exchange. It's much better to stake using nodes. I want to jump though a little bit farther down and talk a little bit about sound tokenomics. So ADA's tokenomics protects users from inflation. The max supply of ADA is 45 billion and the total supply is 34 billion. That means 75.5% of ADA's max supply has been minted. And Solberg Invest calculated that the inflation rate is currently 5.7%, and inflation is exponentially decreasing every year. Additionally, as keys are lost, it will remove tokens from the circulating supply. Whilst 5.7 may seem high, delegators experience 0.7% inflation after adding rewards. So sound tokenomics is exactly right. That's another reason why Cardano is definitely one of the most talked about coins out there in the space, and definitely one of the most sought after as well. So how does this compare to the US dollar and Bitcoin? We're not going to jump into the inflation rates, but I will say, guys, that's another reason to be into crypto. Obviously, inflation is just much different when it comes to crypto in general. I want to jump over here, though. Cardano EUTXO advantage. The extended unspent transaction output model has 2 clear advantages over Ethereum's account model. One, the model allows users to check transactions to see if they succeed before they are sent. There are no worries about spending unnecessary transaction fees just to get a transaction to get stuck. So that's definitely something you'd love to see. You can, see that with many other blockchains. That really problem still comes out to play. But some of the risks, guys, do remember there's risk and there's reward in this kind of a crypto volatile market. And I do want to say, always do your own research before getting invested, as I am not a financial advisor. But, the risks are being the currency is very, very volatile. And you have to understand that trying to find a specific price target is not always going to be the best way to get in. Dollar cost averaging week by week or month by month is, in my opinion, the best way to actually get in and make sure you're getting solid prices year round. I want to jump over to another article. This one talks a little bit more about the largest cryptocurrencies climb on Ethereum and Cardano increases. So Cardano is continuing to see a lot of articles come out and talking about this dollar price point because a lot of people aren't used to it. We aren't used to seeing Cardano back at this low price point of $1. We just saw it at $3.10, hitting new all-time highs last year. And, we're back to where we pretty much started, let's say back in February and March of last year. So it's crazy to see this $1.09. I think we are going to see a lot of smart, high, institutional people jumping on board with Cardano, understanding that there's a lot of value and potential behind this coin. I want to talk about price predictions when it comes to the end of the year, the end of the bull market, realistically where we can see Cardano. I think if we are still struggling in a bear market, we definitely won't see much out of Cardano by the end of this year. However, I do think by the end of 2022, there's a potential for a larger push. And with that, Cardano could easily be seeing $2 to $3 yet again. I do think, though, by the time we get into the end of the bull market specifically, whether that's 2022 or 2023, most likely 2023 is, 2023 is going to be the end of that bull market. I think realistically, we are going to see Cardano reaching anywhere between $7 to $10. There's just too many institutions are interested. There's too many retail investors that know a little bit about Cardano already that feel safe investing in it at this dollar price floor. And as we continue to rise, want to get in on the hype as well. So I think Cardano, $5 to $7 to even $10 is definitely a possibility or a potential possibility in 2023 at the end of the bull market. If we do end in 2023, obviously we could have an extended bull market or we could have a short bull market in 2022. Depends really what happens. And that's exactly why I tell you guys to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on so you guys can stay up to date with all things regarding crypto here on the channel. We also have a Twitter. If you guys haven't already followed me on Twitter, CryptoProfitYT on Twitter. I try to keep you guys up to date with all things crypto. You can see one of the latest things, guys, breaking: Thailand will actually regulate Bitcoin as a payment method, which is absolutely huge. We're continuing to see great things happening across the really crypto Twitter and crypto space altogether. I just want to give you guys that news as quickly as possible. So I will retweet the important stuff and then tweet my thoughts as soon as I, think of something, I guess. So thank you guys again for tuning in, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.